Hold on, here's your son.
We're running slightly late tonight because we had to get a couple items up on the website.
All right, now we're here. Welcome to our Saturday night thrift haul. We go live every Saturday night at 8:30 Mountain Time. Is there a chair for you?
That's a rough estimate of time.
Usually we're on time on Saturdays, but today we're late. Anyways, what do we do? Oh, we show you the junk that we bought and we tell you what we paid for it and what we're gonna sell it for, and everything is already pre-listed because usually people want to do some shopping at jrvhome.com, or you can type out jamirayvintagehome.com. Caitlin's on here. She's usually good to drop links. And yeah, so we're pretty excited. I'm gonna pull up comments. I think I forgot
some
to
stuff we're
remember.
gonna paint. We will get around to it. This is prime example. Gonna get to painting these tonight.
Now, if you buy something and it says will be painted, disclaimer, we do not take special requests because it gets a little bit crazy, especially when we get about 1,000 people on here. All right, let's see. Everybody says hello, hello, hello.
It's like one of those fun things. Like you never know what color I may mix up and paint your stuff.
Zeb sometimes
It's a wild card.
lives on the edge. All right.
It's like gambling if you wanna look at it like that and you wanna buy something pre-painted.
Oh, Jean's on here. Odelia's on here. All right, let's get started.
All right. We have this tiny little dress form. It looks like it was made to hold something in here, but I don't know what. Maybe that's so? Just. Yeah, I would imagine it might have had like some sort of like flowers or something in there.
Well, it looks like a candlestick to me, but
yeah, but I don't know how you'd get it in there. Maybe tea lights you could get in there.
Oh,
there's a slot in the top in the back.
Nobody's gonna like drop a tea light.
You just it's like insert the tea light, drop it in, straighten it up with your fingers if you need to.
All right, comment below if you think that that's what it actually is, because I actually think that it's just decoration. Somebody just commented they thought it was a jewelry holder, but I don't know where you would put. We do have a jewelry holder tonight, but
you know, it would be fun for like doll dresses, actually, like American Girl doll dresses. It's about the right size.
I just think it'd be super cute painted in a little girl's room, especially if it had like a Parisian theme. And I think it needs to be like black or pink. I don't know, one or the other. It came from Diane Johnson, and I'm gonna sell it for $14.95. If I was gonna thrift it, I'd probably pay up to about $4 to $5 for it. All right.
Okay, now this is your jewelry holder. You got a spot for rings down below, necklaces, bracelets, all sorts of good stuff.
Why do you think that there's holes around the edge of the little dish?
Holes around the edge of the dish. Earrings?
You're good with your jewelry holder. Yep.
I have 2 daughters, and even though you don't wear earrings, we have been married.
I wear earrings.
We've been married a substantial amount of time now, and I've got a sense for these things.
I wear earrings.
You got them on tonight.
I don't have
them. You don't even have them on tonight. You were hiding it with your finger, and I thought you might have them on. But
I just took a shower, and there's like water in my ear, you know? Anyways, sorry. $12.95. That's what I'm going to sell it for, and I'd probably pay a couple bucks for it. Not going to paint that one.
So this is a very fancy candelabra.
Fancy schmancy.
And I don't know why it does come apart, just in case. So you've got full fancy, right? You're ready to show off for the in-laws. Candelabra, it holds 5. And then you've got just like, you know, intimate candlelight dinner. You don't want to burn the house down, you just need one.
It's from Beauty and the Beast is what it looks like to me. Now, to me, it looks like copper and like goldish tones, but it's a little bit tarnished.
Oh, wait, we're not experiencing the full goodness.
I don't know. I can't tell what it's made of. It's really heavy. Whoa! $24.95, and it can be your weapon grade candlestick. What did I pay for it?
$7.
It came from the collectibles, which is why it was $7.
It's got like this rose gold tarnished
copper
look.
Tarnish situation. It's really heavy, and it apparently can be a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Nancy says, is that
versatile.
weapon grade? It sure is. And yeah. Odelia says it reminds her of Lumiere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always, anytime I pick up a candelabra like this, they sell really fast. I've even picked up some that I thought were a little over the top. They always sell. Somebody's having fancy dinner parties that is not me, and they're always really, really good. So.
Or maybe you just want to like read a book and like
candlelight?
have the candlelight going, you know, get the old school vibes going.
I don't think so.
Don't worry, it's okay.
Did you break Lumiere? Because it's probably already sold.
I think it's Lumiere.
Lumiere.
I don't know.
If you're just tuning in and you're like, where do I buy this stuff? You can go to jrvhome.com.
Okay, we've got brass tin. This is cool. It's almost got like a paint pour, metallic flake thing going on in the center.
So I paid $7 for that. And I'm pretty sure Odelia is going to be like, I want that, because she always loves all my little bohemian brass stuff that I buy. And I'm going to sell it for $14.95. So it's only a 2 times markup, and usually with thrifted items I make more. But these always sell super, super fast, and they're really, really easy to ship. Is my voice echoing?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's this
Is
bowl.
it ringing on the bowl? Is it making the bowl ring?
It's legit this bowl. Let's move on with the bowl, because
Okay, so we've got like a cabbage bowl.
cabbage bowl. That's what I thought it was too. I was gonna ask everybody what they thought it was.
It's like a cabbage leaf bowl.
With claw feet, because I know that cabbage is
Reminiscent of all of the tinfoil dinners you've ever had on a camp out.
I think it just
If you know
reminds me
what
of
I'm
like
talking
a
about, you
French
did
garden. The color is not great, and we actually painted one just like this when we did the thrift haul at our house.
Yeah.
Remember? So it was $4, and I'm gonna sell it for $19.95. It's a good
that
size.
one was oval shaped.
Yeah, it was like this big.
Yeah, this is good.
It's a
Good
big
size.
one. I think I sold that one for like 14 or 16, but that one's bigger, so it's $19.95.
Complete with claw feet.
I mentioned that. I said, don't you always see cabbage with claw feet? Everybody says it's cute. I think it's cute. Andrea says paper plates is as fancy as we get lately in my house. Mine too. My mom, she loves her some paper plates, and I'm like, Mom, can I please just use a regular plate? Please. All right, let's do these ones. Now, these also came from the collectibles, so they were a little bit expensive.
These are resin. I would not, if you value them, they might break if you start using them for a weapon.
Oh, I'm sure if I whack this over somebody's head, I could break it in half. So they're not weapon grade, but they were $20 for the set, which for me is a little bit high end for candlesticks, but they're gorgeous in fabulous condition. I'm gonna paint them and sell them for $49.95 for the set. And originally, they were, looks like a discount, like decor type place. They were $33.50 each. So they would have cost you $67 if my math is correct, plus tax.
That's good math.
So $49.95, and they're getting a new paint job. So I'm pretty excited about that. I love candlesticks. They sell really well. Although I do have a lot on the fireplace. So if you guys like candlesticks, search the word candlestick at jrvhome.com. and do some shopping, because we have a lot of them. They've started, like, every now and then I sell all of them, and then every now and then I have a lot.
Is this an artichoke candle holder?
It is a artichoke candlestick. Yes.
You got your artichoke here.
Artichoke.
That was $2 at the thrift store. How much are we selling it for? And are we painting it? It's kind of slick.
No, I'm not painting it because I like the finish, $14.95, which I think is a great price. That's a really cool decor piece. I like the finish. I like that it's artichoke, very French country, and you can put a candle in it. Would I put a candle in it? Probably not. I'm not.
What would you put in it?
Nothing. I just use it for
just
decor.
let that ride?
Put a little vignette.
Maybe like a little Santa up in the top. Let's try that out. We have a Santa.
I feel like maybe I'm not going to let you be in charge of decorating.
Oh, that Santa's too big. We have options though. No, don't you fret. This is like a totem Santa.
Oh no, Amber said she had the shutters in her cart and now they're sold. Sorry about that. Darn internet situation. All right, it says, so Remy said put Rhea lines in it. I don't know what that is.
Limes?
No, Rhea lines. I think it was a miss. She probably types like I do. Totem Santa. I'm not painting those, so if they fall and chip, I'm going to be real sad.
So we have totem Santa options.
Remy says spell check. I figure, you know what? Speaking of spell check.
Watch out for Jamie's spell check right now. Siri has taken the wheel.
Tired, and I'm just trying to post stuff on the internet, and Zev's like, could you please just proofread your post before you hit enter? I'm like, listen, Linda, I'm doing the best I can. I'm like in the middle of laying wood floors, and he's giving me a lesson on grammar. It's okay, Remy. You and I, we're the same.
There was no lesson on grammar. I'm just like, hey, you just said one thing, but I'm pretty sure you meant another thing.
Oh, the Christmas candlesticks pair sold. Well, since they sold, let's talk about them. So
Okay.
I saw these. I love all things Santa. So I know a lot of people watch us that are pickers that resell stuff. And I'm telling you right now, if it's a good Santa, it'll sell. So I paid how much each for those? What does it say?
$3 each.
And I sold them for $16.95 for the pair. And I'm not painting them because the finish on them is pretty great.
Yeah, they're good to go.
They're good. All right.
They're going in the box over here though, because it's getting pretty full up underneath the table here.
Donna said she wasn't going to say something, but I'm trying. A lot of times Caitlin actually edits my stuff. And a lot of times, I'm not going to lie, I'm using voice text. Especially if I'm responding in a comment. My hands hurt, especially with doing the floors, so I use voice text anytime I can.
So this Santa is awesome. He's got a little tea light surprise in the back door.
Hopefully that's the only surprise. I'm so tired. This is going to be a good night. All right, let's talk about the tea light Santa. That actually came from Diane as well.
Diane brought a ton of stuff.
It's going to be painted, and it's going to be $8.95.
When she was unloading, I'm like, ooh.
It's going to be painted, so let's put that over here.
Okay.
Okay. Jamie watched the farmhouse video today. My husband is concerned about gray poop.
Yeah, right?
Hey, when you give kids antibiotics, sometimes there's all different kinds of colors, okay?
Usually it goes green though, like a bright neon
That's when they
green.
eat Fruit Loops.
It is true. The Fruit Loops will get you.
Jack loved Fruit Loops when he was little. His poop was green for like 2 years. Let's not talk about this though.
Okay, so this is like a bobblehead Santa, and he's got a few tinkling bells.
Okay, so this Santa's super cute, and I would not paint him except for the fact that there were dolls in his bag, and I'm pretty sure they've lost their head.
Oh yeah, the dolls' heads are gone.
So it's $16.95, and it's gonna get painted. And it said will be painted, so whoever bought it knew. So we gotta put this over here. We gotta fix. Otherwise, I just leave it, but I'm like, that's creepy. Santa can't have dolls without heads.
I wonder if I can unscrew this.
Yeah,
There's
not
a screw
paint that,
in
'cause I
there
don't
and
wanna
not
paint
paint
the
the
base.
brass base.
I doubt it.
Wait for it.
Remember that one time I thought I could just take the base out of the fish and I broke it, and then you fixed it, and then I dropped it again, and then we had to refund them?
Yeah, give me just a second though. I remember.
Oh.
I worked a lot.
In case you're wondering why we're talking about gray poop, if you haven't watched today's farmhouse video, you should. And just so you know, it was not my idea to put tragedy at the farmhouse. I'm like, somebody's going to think we've lost a limb.
I was feeling pretty stressed out about that hole because Jamie's dad started peeling that board off that we needed to remove so that we could have the right amount of egress.
Hold on. My dad said, can I take this down? And you said...
Can you take it down without knocking all the bricks out
And
of
I
there?
said, what did I say?
Zeb, maybe you should do it.
I don't think that's a very good idea because I'm pretty sure he can't. And then what happened?
Your dad went for it, and like 20 bricks came right on out of there.
Yes, that made a clickbait title. I mean, it was a, what
We
do you call it?
We
A
don't do
tragedy.
it very often. It's not very often, and I would never do it if someone was hurt. Just
No,
so you
and
know.
also, if you don't want clickbait titles, start watching all of our videos and tell your friends. Because since the election happened, views and subs are down because all people want to do is talk about counting votes. Which
I don't want to see fun.
I think it's boring,
stuff.
but apparently other people, that's all they watch.
Also, side note, the clickbait's working.
Remy said it worked.
It's got a ton of
If
views.
you don't want us to keep doing it, just watch it whether we clickbait or not. Janet said she had a mild panic attack. I'm sorry.
Fair warning.
That's why.
We would use other avenues to let you know that something actually bad had
Yeah,
happened.
we wouldn't wait to put it in a video. I did put, when I shared the video, I did a spoiler alert and told them there wasn't actually a tragedy. So
If we'd have lost that whole wall, our whole timeline would have just been shot in the foot, and that would have been.
It would have been a
tragic.
tragedy because somebody would have lost something. I don't know who. Whoever didn't listen to me.
$4
Alright, so
Santa sleigh.
it's super cute. I sold it for $12.95, which I actually think was a little low, but it already sold, and so whoever got it, yay! It's not getting painted.
Needs some reindeer.
It's very like, you are gonna hit me in the face.
You're always worried about it. I don't think I've ever hit you in a video.
I spend a lot of time and money on my face, so I don't want it to get hit. As it is, I have had a few tragedies to my face this year, like when all the spray foam insulation got on my face and I had to pick it off. and I had like scabs.
That's your T-Rex arm's fault. You're just too close to
Like,
the situation. Box. Is this getting painted?
Yes.
This is
It's
from
cute.
Diane.
It's cute.
This is from Diane. We're gonna zhuzh it up a little bit.
We're gonna zhuzh it up. So Diane means it was free, but what would you pay for that? Like if
I'd have been $1.50 to $2, maybe up to $3 just because of the size of it.
I paid $4.
Oh well, then you're more generous than I am.
I know. And I'm gonna sell for $14.95 after. Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah,
Because it's MDF.
it's 3/4 inch MDF.
This is weapon grade if you can lift it. Today my arms are so sore I don't think I can.
I thought I saw a little. This goes with something different, but just to give you some ideas, this is like a fun serving tray, tiered tray here.
That's like a big candlestick.
No, it's not a big candlestick. Look.
Oh, hold on.
It's for muffins.
It's a metal and wood candlestick for $12.95.
Look, you cloche this up, right?
Cloche this up.
Get your cloche on. You could put a
That
whole little
actually is-
cake in there.
That is cute. That is cute. If you want that look, you have to buy the candlestick and the apothecary jar.
The apothecary jar is actually cool on its own. Wait, I have a thought though. Check it out. It fits on there. Now you're like an upscale cupcake factory.
It's a cupcakery.
Cupcakery?
Yeah.
Is that a
Could
real
you take
thing?
that off there so we could talk about the price? Remember when we got started, I said you have to stay focused.
When we got started, I'm like, hey, we got to be quick tonight because I got stuff to do. And then at the same time, she's like, okay, but you can't do story time. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I cannot do story time.
So don't blame me when we go over. Okay, so that cost $3 and I'm gonna sell it for $12.95.
Yeah,
I
this
think
is
it's a
cool.
good deal. I
So
love the wood.
I've been looking at these a lot because I want to do something like this for our own collection of stuff.
Oh,
But
if I make them, it's gonna be a lot more than $12.95.
they are a lot more than $12.95.
Oh.
The ones that are made with wood tops, not metal tops, are like $34. Just throwing that out there. I've been doing a lot of research on stuff like
Well, that's gonna be sold for $12.95.
this. $12.95. Get it now. That's picker pricing.
They like the combo, and Cart says always with the food.
It's that time of night. It's dinner time. I did just eat some pizza that Jami graciously brought to me,
That's right.
but it hasn't kicked in yet.
How much? I don't know what the price was on that. I think they took the tape
There's
off.
not a tag on the bottom.
Okay, if I recall correctly, don't hold me to it. It was $3 or $4, and I'm selling it for $16.95.
Thick glass on the bottom.
A nice knobby top, thick glass,
It's even
$16.95.
got a bubble right in the top.
Oh, it does have a bubble. I love that.
Yep.
It makes it special.
I don't know if the camera will pick up the bubble. Oh yeah, you can see it.
Cupcakery, that's the name for Mariah's bakery. The thing is, Mariah's really good at cookies, so I don't know if we can name
I
it.
bet she could do.
Well, yeah, she can make everything. There isn't anything Mariah can't make. Okay, next.
I'm not gonna lie, I do prefer cookies over cupcakes. Just saying.
Yeah, you know what? I don't like frosting.
See, I don't like cake.
Well, then we should just get together and I'll eat the cake and you eat just the frosting.
It's happened before.
It's true. Or I just take the frosting off of mine and just give it to him. And I have to have a really moist cake. All right, $14.95, and it's gonna get painted. And it's gonna be gorgeous. Used to have a flower arrangement in it,
It's like aviary color. It's
and I
like a
paid
little.
$3 for it.
It's a little lighter than aviary. Aviary is a little deeper tone.
All right. Now,
Tarnished silver. Was this under the glass?
yes, it was $5, and I'm selling for $14.95.
Little
And
gravy boat.
I usually sell them between $9.95 and $12.95, but this one has cute little feet and more detail than normal, so definitely worth the $14.95.
It's a little flower arrangement on the feet.
And tarnished silver has been selling really well for me, and it's funny because, oh, and this one's heavy. It's not like a chintzy one. But sometimes people tell me they can't sell it, but for me, people love it, especially around the holidays when they're getting ready to, what's that called? Entertain? That's what people do? I don't entertain, but
Not currently.
no, I don't.
currently
I've had
entertaining.
one Christmas party in 13 years of living here.
It's because
It was last year.
we didn't start doing them for a while, and then
We were
our
busy.
house is like.
Well, we had a lot of furniture.
Yeah,
in it.
it was
Okay,
like
no more
a
stories.
furniture
Okay,
showroom.
back to the bell. Ring the bell.
I need to get your dad a little bell like this so that like when I'm upstairs and he needs a tool, he doesn't just start yelling at me and I think he's hurt. Just, hey,
If you give my dad that bell, he will ring that.
I
We
know.
don't have time for a story. I'm going to tell you a story. My
He's
dad had
not afraid to ask for help.
Well, my dad had heart surgery. I bought him this thing that when you went like this, it was like a duck and went whacka, whacka, whacka. And my mom, by the time he recovered from heart surgery, wanted to shove it where the sun doesn't shine. So I don't think we want to put this cute little bell where the sun doesn't shine. I paid $5 and I'm going to sell it for $14.95. Ta-da!
But if your dad thinks he can get someone to wait on him, he will do it.
Hey,
He loves it. He loves it.
The apple doesn't fall from the tree, because me too. Me too. All right, so this is pressed glass, right?
Yes, it's
and
not,
brass.
not cut.
It's got a, is that brass? Because I said it was brass on the listing. It looks like brass to me, because look at right there. See the tarnish on it? It
Yeah,
looks
it does
brass.
actually have tarnish. At first I thought it was sprayed on brass.
No.
It's not sprayed on brass.
So it's a good one.
Meaning spray paint.
It's a classy brass.
Classy brass.
A nice piece of classy brass. $19.95. I don't know if it has the price tag on it, but
It was $4.
$4. So if you're entertaining, look, we got you covered. There's like a little Christmas table setting right here. But yeah, if you guys are
Be
pickers,
careful, you got a lot of glass over there right now.
I know, but if you guys are pickers, I'm telling you, stuff to entertain with always sells well. Speaking of which,
Are you gonna put some homemade caramels in here?
it's a parfait dish, but you can put whatever you want.
Parfait. I need some. I hesitate to say it because if my mom sees this video, she'll send me some homemade
You want
caramels.
somebody to put pie in it?
No, homemade caramels. It's got like a little teardrop lace thing going on.
So I've actually bought a lot of these over the years. I don't know exactly like the time period that they come from. I think like 60s, 70s. But I love them. I love the scallop shape. I don't love the ones that are avocado green or gold. Hard pass on those. But the clear glass is timeless. Oh, Sandra says it's a compote dish. What is the, does it have a price on it?
I was just thinking it was a big punch cup, not a punch bowl, punch cup.
I think you've had too much punch.
I haven't had any punch. That's the
And
problem.
the tag's gone, but I'm pretty sure I paid $2 for it and I'm selling it for $12.95.
Wait. Your reach is not good.
Sorry.
T-Rex arms.
What? T-Rex? I don't have T-Rex arms. I'm not big with little arms. I'm little with little arms. Odelia says she loves Grandma's caramels.
They're good.
Now they're talking about trifles and compotes and what it really is. And then Sally says she's been known to eat a cake plain warm out of the oven.
See, that's not bad. And you get yourself a little whole
Ice
milk.
cream and hot fudge.
See, we are drinkers of whole milk at our house.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly for health benefits, but also because it actually tastes
You don't
really
get a
good.
body like this on non-fat. No. All right, so let's talk.
So we have some terracotta pumpkins. They're a little past season.
I was just going to say that.
Past season right now, but it looked like they were a good deal.
They were a good deal, and they're going to be super easy to paint because they're really porous. So if I don't sell them, I'll put them in the dead body closet for next year.
Terracotta.
This one was, how much was the little one? I think they're both the same price.
$1.50,
and I'm going to sell it for $9.95. And this one was $2. Now it does have a stem that's broken,
But you can't even tell if you paint it.
when it's painted, no one's going to know. It's going to be $19.95 for the big one. And Thanksgiving has not yet happened yet, so people may still want pumpkins. Denise says whole milk all day, every day.
Just fun fact about the whole milk thing. If you're drinking skim milk, first of all, sadness, it's like scared water. But secondly, it has more sugar in it than...
Got the processed stuff.
It has more sugar in it than whole milk. So, you know, just drink the good stuff. It's
Bobby
okay.
says Jamie has perfect arms, but so does Zeb.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
super
you.
chat from Sally. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Cobweb says almond milk.
Sally said you are her floor hero. She is a floor hero
floored
right
you
now.
with my hero-ness.
She's got, I calculated, I think she's down to about 400 square feet.
Oh,
to
less
do.
than that. I have 2 rooms
But you got the hall. You got to factor
and
in
half the hall.
But the hall's easy. That's like a straight run.
So I have 2. So today I usually do 1 room a day, and today I did 2 rooms and part of the hall on the one side. The rest of the hall is done. So I'm super excited.
This did not make the thumbnail pic because it was hiding to the side and I didn't know it. These are dried and they're in incredible shape and they look really cool.
And I paid you guys $4. This is the deal of the day.
Can you ship this safely?
Yeah. Yeah, you can. So when we ship it, we're going to put it in a box, and we'll put a bunch of packing peanuts in it.
I just worry that the flowers might get mushed.
Well, it's possible that 1 or 2 might get mushed, but it'll be fine. I bought it because I thought it'd be cool for the spring, but if it, you know, if somebody wants it now. All right, hold on. I don't know where my Saturday thrift haul collection went. So I paid $4 for that, and I'm selling it.
Real dried flowers there. I think I just said real 4 times.
Well, because you thought they were fake until you like, oh no, those are real. Where is it? Basket of flowers, $39.95. Which, if you were to buy that like at a regular like first like rate, I would think that you'd probably pay upwards of $80 or $90 for it.
Yeah, easily. That's a lot.
Because they're not like perfect. But they're in really great shape. So $39.95 and I paid $4.
And they're not even dusty. Just blowing my mind.
I mean, there might be residual small amounts of dust, but not much.
So these are from Diane. They're kind of cool because they've got like a rubber seal here, but you could store almost like a Tupperware situation.
Oh, wooden box set sold. It doesn't say they are painted.
You sold these and they're not getting painted?
I thought that I was gonna
paint these so cool. I've been thinking of some fun ideas for these all evening.
So it doesn't say that, and so I can't until we email them and make sure they're okay.
It's okay. I'll not paint them. I was gonna do them with black, and then white with the our little farmhouse style lettering on there, and have them say sugar, and I hadn't decided what I was gonna have this
spice
one
and
say.
everything nice. Well,
maybe flour and sugar.
I sold it for $19.95 for the pair, and if we were painting them, I'd probably sell them for like $29.95.
Well, and they have this cool. They've got a hole in the bottom, so if you can't get your thing out.
Oh, Laura S purchased them. So Laura, if you're on here, let me know if it's okay to paint them, because I will.
If not, we'll paint something else. It's okay.
Was it Laura Steyerwalt? Because I love Laura. All right.
They seal up pretty good still.
Jessica's on a 7-day keto break. She ate taco pizza yesterday and a Reuben today.
Oh, I've been on like a 783-day keto break.
I did 14 days of keto. Is that everything?
No, we have those tins over there and your leaded glass.
Oh, so funny story about this. I actually bought it. Kaylin says yes, Jamie. Yes, what? Zeb, you can paint them the way you're talking about. All right, we will paint them. This I bought like 2 weeks ago, and it's been floating around in the expedition in between the seats and has survived 2 weeks in my expedition with
like
all of my children. Had something waxy. I'm going to take the heat gun and get the wax out, but it's leaded glass because it has a sticker.
It's actually 24% full lead crystal, Royal Limited.
I have no idea what that means because I've never...
it's giving it kind of like a blue tint.
Yeah, I've never purchased leaded glass before, but it is really heavy.
It is heavy.
And I always wondered what leaded glass felt like. So anyways, I purchased that, and I paid $4 for it, and I'm going to sell it for $24.95. So I thought it was a pretty great deal. Is it a good deal? I have no idea because I don't buy fancy things like leaded glass. But Sandra says a giant sundae. Heck yes. Carla says, I do that too. I count it a miracle. My point being that it's really sturdy. If it survived 2 weeks in the expedition with football bags and kids kicking it and things, you know.
So these are ready for you to put your own labels on them.
So these came from the collectibles. They were $15 for the set of 3, which I thought was a pretty good deal. If you look on the bottom, Zeb, I think it tells you like what they originally were.
So $9.50, $13.50.
Do the math. How much would that be?
$17.50. So that's $31 plus $9.50, $40.50.
Well, I'm gonna sell them for $38.95. So there you go. I think they're cute.
Well, they were. That looks like wholesale pricing, if you ask me.
No, that's like from that type pan that like wholesale decor store. So
See?
yeah, like
Wholesale.
a discount decor.
Yeah.
Anyways, $38.95 for the set of 3. I thought they were super cute.
They're ready
and
for you to put your own labels on them.
They're gonna come home with me otherwise. They look pretty much brand new. They have a couple of like scuffs that I could get off with a magic eraser, but otherwise they're really good.
That's the secret, guys. If Jamie really likes it and you look at it and you're looking to buy it and it's like a high price, just know that she values it enough that it's probably coming home if it doesn't sell.
It has, these are wooden knobs.
They are wood.
They're
and
cute.
It's awesome. Alright, I think we're done with thrift haul. Let's get to painting stuff. I'm gonna have to get going if I'm gonna get those
Oh, we
painted.
gotta show them these big enamel pots.
Okay, you show them the pots while I collect some paint supplies.
There were 2 pots. Where's the other pot
It's
go?
inside the pot.
Oh, one sold. I
There's a
don't know why
pot
they're
and a pot.
separated. How am I gonna know which one is which? Oh, this one's sold. I know because it doesn't have ridges. So this one I paid $3 for and I sold it for $19.95. Why do I have big enamel pots without lids? Because you can put Christmas trees in them. And you guys know that I love black and white. The entire farmhouse is black and white. So this one I love because it's got a nice smooth side, but this one's actually bigger and was $3. It's got a little bit of rust, a little bit of chippy, but not much. And I'm gonna sell it for $19.95. I think this one is still available, but just picture, yeah, this one has some good like rust and a few chips in it. But picture your Christmas tree in that. Like how stinking cute. So if you're out junking and you find giant enamel pots, buy them. And they're even cute, you know, in the springtime, you can plant in them, but Christmas trees all the way. All right, Zed's getting paint, I think.
What? Yeah, I am getting paint.
He left the room.
What are you gonna paint?
I don't know.
What do you
Whatever's
want?
in
What
front of
colors do you want?
Surprise me. I'm gonna paint the, can I paint this key? Oh, did we show the key?
Show the key. I don't think we did.
I don't think we showed the key. So I paid $2 for it. It's made of like resin, which is for a fancy way of saying it's like plastic, but it's really ornate. And I'm gonna sell it for $9.95. I'm gonna paint the key because this key is gonna be gorgeous. And there's no measurements on there, but you can see it's about the size of my forearm. So, all right. Now I think we went through everything. I hope. It's been a long day. Like I legit left the farmhouse at 7, drove my dad home, ate some cereal and toast, hopped in the shower, which was why my hair is still wet, and slapped on some makeup so I didn't look tired. Oh, the clock!
Oh yeah, Diane's
I
clock.
knew there was something.
This clock's big and it's metal. It's
All
like
right.
pressed tin.
Okay, so this came from Diane. I would have paid probably up to $20 for it, and I'm going to sell it for $69.95, and it's giant. Like, it probably is over half the size
Well,
of
you
the
can see
book's
it next
body.
to me.
Yeah,
It's big.
it's big, and it's ornate and beautiful. So if we have time, we'll get to that painting. But it is going to get painted for $69.95. It does need...
That Santa's not gonna make it.
I hope nobody bought the tea light Santa.
If they did, you gotta give them their money back.
Nope, they didn't buy it.
Take it down quick.
I also may have mouthed the word. I'm sorry, I was live. I can't delete that. But I can delete the Santa. He had rear access, and now he has no access.
What are you wanting to paint? You want to paint
I want
the
to
key?
paint this key.
But what color?
Something that would look good with a contrasting wax.
Oh.
So if it's dark, give me white wax. If it's light, give me dark wax.
I almost want to give you skeleton key to paint the skeleton key.
Perfect. Skeleton key, done.
And someone really
Poor
went to,
Santa.
someone went to town with the dark wax here.
Sorry, we didn't show the shutters. Reed and Bob got them. Would you grab those shutters? They're really cool. So
Oh, they're over here.
I think I sold them for $24.95 if I remember correctly.
This is like
They're
the thrift haul that
big.
never ends.
This came from Diane.
Oh.
Now, if it were me, it's up to you what you do with them. I would take the hinges off. I would hit them with a good orbital sanding to distress them, or chippy milk paint, and then put a window in between. Because this is so cute to take. Have you guys seen above my kitchen sink? I have a big window with 2 chippy green shutters. We did a video on them, and I did them with milk paint. So this would get you enough shutters for 2 windows. So there you go.
I'm not seeing the stencil
Does
sheet.
red look good with wax? If you put white wax, red looks pink. So if I do red with wax, I'm not doing good. If I do red with wax, I do dark wax. Carolyn says she loves the shutters. Yeah, they're good.
I found it, never mind.
All right. Okay. And those are from Diane too.
Yep, she brought a bunch of stuff.
She came, she brought good stuff, she got her 20% off discount. Everybody wins. I have 5 minutes and 16 seconds to go before the commercial will be in. Are there automatic commercials when we're live?
I don't think so.
Hey Deborah, my sister's on here. Sally says clean up in aisle 3. I know. You know what? I actually broke something before we even started. Well, rest in peace, champagne glass. Oh, Lolly says never when live. And then Les says, how tarnished do I let my silver be? Oh, there's no tarnish. It's too tarnished for me. I just let it be tarnished. Okay, so I'm going to be painting this. I've got skeleton key for my skeleton key. We're using DIY paint. If you're new to our channel, just hit up JamiRayVintage.com for the paint products we use. I told you this is resin, which is basically plastic, and this paint will totally stick to this. If it was a shiny plastic, it might be a little bit difficult, but this is a really dull, porous type plastic, so I will probably get 1 coat coverage, which is my favorite. Renee's on too, both my sisters. My sister Karen doesn't watch much, although the other day she was watching, and Ryan was saying something funny. Ryan's my brother-in-law. But my sister Karen works a lot of nights. She's an RN. She's a little bit busy in the current situation. How would you rescue something you put gloss poly on? Oops, had it or something else at the farm and I put it on a dresser today. I would just lightly sand it and repaint it.
Yep. A little light sanding. Okay.
Or like distress it, sand it, and then if it doesn't get peely, that's the trick. If it doesn't get peely, you could just put, like, after you sand it, put some like white wax on it to dull it down, and then maybe you wouldn't have to repaint it. Also an option. What is Caitlin talking about? Yes, my mom got a red stain out of a cushion that we thought was gone. I hope, you know what, my dad got a red stain on, have you guys seen that fancy French bench that's in my pantry? He got Gatorade on it and my mom tried to get it off. And she's like, well, it faded a little bit, but then it got a white halo from the OxyClean, which I think is weird, around the Gatorade. Anyways, needless to say.
That is weird. The Gatorade, you know, it's got some strong dye in it.
I will be sending the cushion cover, because it unzips, to my seamstress with some French grain sacks. So it's just going to get cuter. So I guess that's a win-win, because it's not coming off. And we can't just flip the cushion because the other side has a big fat zipper right in the middle, which my mom was like, that's dumb. And I'm like, you know what's dumb? Having red Gatorade on my French bench. It was never intended to stay in the pantry. It was just a placeholder. I was actually thinking I would put it in my walk-in closet because we have a ginormous closet and I don't have that many clothes.
All right.
You could put your camping gear in the closet.
In our walk-in closet?
I'm just saying, we have so much space in there.
I don't think we're gonna have that much space. I gotta really go through my camping gear. Now that I'm not in Scouts, it's been a while since I was camping, and some of it was in sad shape before anyway.
This is true. Alright, I'm almost done with my key. This key is gonna be gorgeous, and 1 coat's gonna do it. I'm thinking a wet distress to bring out the dark detail and then white wax on this.
If you get a half a second, can you hit this with a heat gun while I paint this other one so I can get stencils on this before we have to go tonight?
Oh, because I'm already done with my first project?
Yeah, because you finish your projects in about a quarter of the
well,
time.
Well, I want to
finish
paint this
mine.
vase.
Well, you'll still have time to heat gun my thing before I'm done painting.
Oh, are you done? I don't want to touch that.
I'm going to push it with the brush.
That's my trick.
Okay, we're gonna leave that right there and let it.
Can I paint this
dry
and
for a
then
little
I'll
bit.
heat gun it?
Yeah, I'm not in a huge rush. I just when you get a sec, because you're by the heat gun.
This is so
Are
much
you
better than
using
this.
my little black dress?
No. Why did you put it over there?
You put it over there.
Did I?
Yeah, it's right by your phone.
Oh, no. Jamie, you just broke for commercial. Weird.
Yeah, we're live right now. Like I have not inserted any commercials in there.
Let's see. Zeb, you
Maybe
missed a spot on the top and it says, can you paint metal keys the same way? Yep. I paint metal with DIY all the time.
It's okay. I got it.
What did you got?
The spot. And it's getting distressed anyway.
I can't do anything that requires a lot of dexterity. My hands are numb. I developed new calluses today, which is weird because I've been doing floors for almost 4 weeks. I don't know why I have new calluses.
It was the arm on the jean rest.
Legit, I have like a road rash on my forearm from squatting and having my arm rub against my jean. I was like, I am totally not made for manual labor. Zeb keeps thinking I am.
Hey, I didn't volunteer you
Oh,
to do
if
the
you
floors.
come late, you get commercials. Yeah, that does happen.
Oh.
Don't be late.
Don't be late.
That is, let's see. Does DIY paint stick to glass? It's streaky on the first coat. Let it dry completely and then put a second coat. And we have videos. Actually, if you search Jami Ray Vintage Paint Glass, we have a live video that we did it. And it's got all the details. There's just a few tips and tricks, but yeah, you can paint glass. I do it all the time. Sometimes I'll take a frame that has glass in it and I put molds all over the glass and then I paint the whole thing and wax it and it looks really cool. I'd show you, but the one I did like that finally sold after like a year. I might be the only one that thinks it's cool, plus one other person that took a year to find it. I'm going to paint the inside of this, but I've got to clean out the leftovers from the floral arrangement. So that'll have to happen not on the live video. Okay, you ready for me to heat gun that? Because I have one more thing to paint, but...
yeah, that way I can get to stenciling. Just if you heat gun one
Why
side...
is there a black...
I brought it to you in case you wanted to wax your thing.
Oh.
Because it was already loaded up. It was over there all loaded up with wax.
This is funny. This is why you should always check your spelling. It says, Crafts by T. Rose says, I think you get more money for the commercials when you're alive. I don't know why I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I'm right. I hope I'm alive. I think she meant on the live. It's kind of funny. Let's see. Are you going to whitewash the floors? So we're planning on putting white milk paint, like the farmhouse finishes, in the sealer. So it has kind of a whitewash effect, but I have to test it out. I've actually never done it before.
These floors are brand new. Obviously, they're
well, they're second. So
utility oak, so there's lots of blemishes and things and
they're bowed.
Stuff going on. But they're in better shape than our other floors, which is we painted the other ones because they were in such rough shape. Even after sanding them, we're like, nope.
Yeah, so
Can you
these
just
ones,
pass me the
and
heat
I
gun?
really love the look of painted floors, but it's a lot of work to prime them and all the steps.
Pass me the heat gun.
Yes. So we're not going to paint them because we don't have time. We got to get in there.
Yeah.
We got to get in
We're
there.
gonna do some sort of white wash to kind of match the white floors on the old
Someday
part of the
I might
house.
Yeah, YouTube did crash on Thursday. I heard the internet was having weird things. I don't know what's going on. The world is crazy. Do you go to the lumber liquidators over by Joann's? We go to the lumber liquidators that used to be Joann's. Is there another Joann's over there?
Yeah, it used to be the Joann's
It's
in
in
Orem.
Orem. Yeah, it's over by where you used to live, Caitlin. There's also one in Salt Lake, but we go to Orem quite a bit. And good news, we took the, what's that called? Thing that you broke?
The hood,
The oven hood or the stove hood?
the range hood
The
vent.
range hood vent that we paid like, it was a $500 vent that we got for like $300. It's just the vent. It's not even the holder. We made our own hood. But anyways, Zeb broke it and we took it to the mending shed in Orem and they ordered the part that Zeb has been trying to buy and not been able to find.
So it'll be here on Monday, hopefully, maybe Tuesday. I'll go down and get that, and we'll get that functional again.
Oh, it's the, like the in the Bible. Crafts by the Rose. Got it. Let's see. Cheryl was going to come by today, but she was busy. And Caitlin said she didn't even know Joann's was gone. How are you even my niece? And you don't pay attention to Joann's. I actually don't shop at Joann's very often.
They send lots of coupon emails, I'll tell you that.
We don't even have a Joann's in Lehi though, that's probably why. We have a
No,
Michael's
we don't have
and a
one
Hobby
close
Lobby.
is probably why.
I think maybe we used to have a Joann's, but they closed when the Hobby Lobby came. I don't know.
I don't remember there ever being anything there but a Hobby Lobby.
How's the blow drying coming?
I'm almost done. I got to blow dry. You know what? I think I'll just, if it gets messed up, I'll just repaint this other side so we can get the stencils on.
Realistically,
We're actually doing good on
repaint
time.
it? Right.
Doing good on time. I did not paint the bottom because I don't know what your countertops are. And
You don't want to.
And I don't want you to get like black scuffs all on the bottom on your if you're sliding them around or whatever.
So Laura, if you don't want to see the bottom, don't tip it over. Is there anything else I need to paint?
I'm using the small
I could
brush.
paint the pumpkins. Should the pumpkins be skeleton key? I don't think so.
No, this is beadboard. Just going with the classic white look.
Heidi says, I've been on the entire time, but my son called from basic training and they took my laptop around the house to talk to him. They had a tornado touchdown on his base.
Ooh.
That's scary. All right. Jamie, you have paint on your sleeve. It's typical. The good news is DIY paint washes out really good. Unless it's black and you have a white shirt. Ask me how I know. All right. Does skeleton key look a lot like Hijira? Oh gosh, I cannot remember. I think so. Wasn't Hijira from Fairy Chalk
I think it was
like
a
blue
little
gray?
more of a blue.
I think it was a darker blue.
Yeah.
Skeleton key really depends on the light. Whether it's more gray or more
The
blue.
picture online is way too blue though.
Yeah, it's a grayish blue. It's like very close to your. No, not exactly. All right. What did Laura say? Okay, I won't say anything about the bottom this time. Well, if you buy stuff from us, you're at risk of having the bottom not painted. Unless Les buys it, then I'll paint the bottom. What was the shelf color that had black wax over a month ago? I believe it was. Ooh, that's a good one. Was it water lily with black wax? It wasn't. It was water lily, or it was blue iris. I don't know. Julia says skeleton key is, Kirsten says water lily. There you go. We've also done blue iris with black wax, and it's gorgeous too. Julia likes skeleton key. Oh, and KT Rainwater says millinery. French millinery is pretty. What color should I paint the pumpkins though? See.
It's hard to say.
Not Too Savage said she felt like Hijira was a green blue. This is definitely not green in any way, shape, or form. Water lily it is. I'll buy both. Oh, you want me to paint them water lily? Okay, I can do that. Scoot your tush.
Alright, I'm ready for the grand reveal. It is going to get distressed just a little bit. Oops, touched it.
I love that I get to come fix your stuff. I don't know if I have water lily open. I may have to.
It's making the camera do weird things with the light. It's okay. I'm going to fix it right now.
Today I cleaned my studio and I can't find anything because it's all organized.
Those Dalton girls in there cleaning.
I know, they're so good at that.
Okay, oh, missed a spot, a couple spots up here. Okay, and I'm gonna do sugar on the smaller one.
It's okay because I own a paint store. So I could just open a new one. Are you gonna put anything under the flower? I feel like that's very boring.
I might do more, but right now that's how it's gonna sit until I get the sugar on the other one.
Do we have something to open this with?
I don't have anything over here. Let me go grab something for you.
Alright, I'm gonna move that. Jean says I taught them well. Upcycled by Bree says that her boyfriend is impressed by your skills. Zeb has ninja skills, he's got carpenter skills, he's got glitter skills. He does not have laundry skills, or so he says, after 20 years. I should stand up when I paint.
Yeah, And your face still fits on the camera, Chris.
I'm small. Moxie, we are live. We are live.
So this stencil I'm using, you can get at jamirayvintage.com. And if you want to look for local retailers, we have a lot of them. I have the link for the retailer map in every video we ever do.
Yeah, you could go to jrvwholesale.com for the retailer map. If you don't have a retailer near you, we sell them at jamirayvintage.com. If you're close to us, you can pick them up. We keep almost every single stencil in stock at the shop, which is impressive because we have a lot of stencils in our collection. So not every retailer will have all the stencils, but they usually can order them in if there's one you want they don't have. Rave Home Collections is in Jacksonville, Florida, and she is one of our retailers. She's way better at stenciling than me too.
She does this. She is like a stencil pro.
And I used to call her Monica, but now I know her name is actually Melissa.
It was like twice, and I think
it was probably like 10 times.
10 times.
I know it's just.
So what I'm doing here, because I know you guys can't really see it on camera, because I'm not able to move the camera while I stencil this. I'm just starting out with the middle letter. Mostly the middle letter. Flower was a little difficult. I had to count it out twice and I still messed it up. But sugar's easy. 5.
Sugar.
It's 5 letters in sugar.
What are you gonna make me for breakfast tomorrow? I made breakfast today.
Your banana bread / pancakes were delicious.
They were banana cinnamon pecan pancakes. And they were yum with the buttermilk syrup.
I don't know. We did waffles last week. I feel like we're back to regular pancakes. I've done blueberry pancakes and waffles, and I feel like it's time for just regular.
I could go for crepes.
Oh, but it's not someone's birthday. I only do crepes on birthdays.
It's somebody's birthday somewhere. It's your birthday on the 20th.
Shh, not supposed to say these things.
Zeb's last year.
I'm timeless. I don't have birthdays.
Zeb, it's going to be Zeb's last year in his 30s. He turns 39 on the 20th.
I do.
And I have been with him for 20 birthdays now. Actually, 21.
Yep.
Because we were dating when you turned 18.
I was 17 and then I turned 18.
Yeah, that's how that works. I am 17 going on 18.
I knew I could get you to sing it.
It's actually 16 going on 17, but how did you know I was going to sing it?
Because you do when people have birthdays.
On his very first birthday we spent together, I didn't know he didn't really love chocolate. I mean, he'll eat it, but it's not his favorite. And I used to give him migraines. And I made him ooey gooey chocolate cupcakes because chocolate is my favorite.
And I ate him.
Carla says she just turned 59, her last year in her 50s. Barbie said that she loves it that I said it's somebody's birthday somewhere. It's kind of like that song, It's 5 o'clock somewhere, you know? It's never a wrong time to have crepes. Oh, Old Lady Too Fast says, me too on the 20th. I'm 39 and holding. I'm judging by the fact that your name is Old Lady Too Fast that you might be celebrating an anniversary of your 39th birthday.
Well, happy birthday. On the 20th.
Happy 39th birthday.
I don't even know what day of the week it is this year.
SOS what, Les? Oh, Les says she decorates her front door but doesn't have a tree. We have a tree but it doesn't have decorations. So we're a good pair, Les. Combine your door with my tree and done. My kids are like, what are we going to decorate for Christmas? I'm like, listen, when we have a house, I'm not decorating the house we live in. I'm not even getting the stuff out. Actually, I might get the Christmas stuff out and sell some of it before we move. That's the nice thing about having a boutique, is I just sell decor when I'm ready for new stuff. Getting this pumpkin done. Odelia's never seen The Sound of Music. I think that's what they're talking about. Do you know why Odelia's never seen The Sound of Music?
Jamie doesn't like musicals.
I don't just not like musicals. I dare say that
You omega loathe them.
Yeah, my mom says I'm not allowed to say hate. I really, really, really don't like them. I only watch them if people I love want to watch them, and I'm forced to.
I love The Sound of Music. I could probably sing you almost every song. I watched it a lot.
But
at my
Odelia is
grandma's house.
musical. Well, yes, she's musical, but I mean, it's an old movie, so if your mom doesn't show it to you, it's not like something that kids are watching these days.
My grandma had it on VHS. We watched it literally every time we went to her house.
Zeb's mother loves herself some musical.
Oh, my mom is.
My
mom was raised on Rogers.
How
and
did you not
Hammerstein.
get into musical theater? I don't know. How you became a football jock is lucky for me.
I grew.
You grew.
I grew.
Tall people can be in musical theater. There's no height situation.
But my size lent itself to sports.
Your brother's ginormous and he didn't play sports. Well, I guess he played 1 year.
He played football 1 year in high school.
All right, can I have the big pumpkin?
All right, so let me fix this for you, OCD.
Okay,
peeps.
I don't like musicals either except Grease. Me too! Although my mom told me that Grease was inappropriate because she was a good girl turning bad. But I like Grease, I do. You got thrills, they're multiplying.
I actually don't like that show.
And you're losing
And I've never watched it all the way through.
Alright, things are going way too fast. The Greatest Showman, 5 minutes into it, I couldn't.
So we started watching it, and she's like, "Are they singing? Are they already singing?
Can you pass
They're
me
singing,
pumpkins?
aren't they?" And like we turned it up.
I do love Pitch Perfect.
That's like a comedy.
Yeah. I like Pitch Perfect 1, 2, 2.5, 3. Can I have the big pumpkin?
Yes, I'm trying to figure out. Do I need to do more to these, or
Laura,
are they
you still
fine
on here, Laura?
with the sugar and flour?
The Coastal Chic says Grease is the only musical she likes too. Phantom of the Opera, okay. Also, that one is good. I don't think Zeb likes that one either. I do like some Phantom of the Opera.
I can't read names. Someone said I put it on for the. It's odd. The names are like slightly gray.
Let's talk about this pumpkin. I've seen bluish pumpkins in nature, but never this periwinkle. I don't love it. Is there a wax coming? There's black wax coming.
Black wax.
And clear wax. It's gonna get very moody, and it's what's that called? Impressionistic. Like I paint things apothecary. I've painted Jesus apothecary, and that's not what color he is.
So.
I'm just teasing you, Laura. But I really have painted.
She has in a
I painted
nativity scene.
I actually have a nativity right over there waiting for me to paint it.
I was thinking right here along the bottom of these, I'm gonna do one of our flower stencils. Not to go with flour, just, you know, to zhuzh them up a little.
I don't like Les Mis. I watched it in live action.
It was too sad for her. She's like, "What's going on
No,
here?"
I'm like, what in the actual heck? I watched it in a high school production. It was a good high school production, but I was like, nope. Mini feed sack on the canisters, Anna says, but did Laura, she says no farmhouse.
What do you mean no farmhouse?
She doesn't, I don't know, she says no farmhouse.
Does that mean no flowers?
No flowers? I don't know, Laura, what do you
does that
say?
mean? I don't know. I feel weird inside. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. No farmhouse, Laura. Laura Higgins says she loves the movie. Oh, Carol says yes. Oh, do farmhouse, not no farmhouse. Do farmhouse. All right. I was like, Laura, I feel like you bought from me a lot, and you can't buy from me a lot and not buy farmhouse because that's what I have.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab one more option because we have the time. We got a couple minutes here.
Cheryl's laughing at her spelling. Cheryl, I love it. Please, you guys misspell stuff because it makes me feel better. Also, I like it when people mispronounce stuff because I have a habit of that. I get it from my dad.
Your dad's basically made up his own language of words.
Denise says yes, impressive. Eliza said, she texted me and says, Mom, for the container, someone said to do a farmhouse stripe underneath. Thank you for the text, Eliza. She must be watching this with my parents on their TV because she texted me instead of commenting. Laura says that's what I like, farmhouse. I thought that was the way it was.
Hang on, I'm looking for one more stencil over here.
Laura and also my friend Linda Garza. We love Linda around here.
All right. So I don't know if you can see this stencil. It's a grain sack. But I think I'm just going to do this on the bottom here on those. Or we can go floral, and I have the wildflower stencil, and I was just going to do the tops right here. Weigh in. You got about 3 seconds.
What's that musical that just came out that was like from our Constitution or whatever? I watched that one. Come on.
I don't know. Oh.
I'm gonna go real stupid.
I know what you're talking about. It starts with an H.
Essentially, Hamilton, yeah.
Hamilton.
Couldn't make it through that one either. And even my girlfriends that were with me, some of them couldn't either. But I watched it with them because I will watch that.
What's the verdict? What are they saying on the...
Do the wheat.
Do the wheat.
Do the wheat.
Okay.
No floral.
No floral.
Grain sack stripes, no floral. So just keep it farmhouse. I thought you were going to do farm animals, Laura said.
Oh,
Do we have farm animals? But what does farm animals have to do with flour and sugar?
I do have some.
Well, do the wheat on the flour, not the sugar one.
I'm doing it on both.
Oh, on both. Oh, I like that. All right. That's you're getting wheat, Laura.
Here's the thing.
We don't take special requests.
Yeah.
This is why it's very confusing.
If you hate it, I can always just go back over with black.
I did have somebody, even though I don't do special requests, that said a while back that they didn't like a color Zeb did. And
I made a color and it was okay. I wasn't offended.
I didn't love it either. And so when I found out that she had commented that, I repainted the whole thing and white waxed it. I don't know if she liked it when I did that, but Michelle says, wow, we aren't opinionated at all. I mean, it's one thing if a man has one woman telling him what to do, but you got like 500 women and possibly Tom. If he's still on here.
Tom's a kindred spirit. He understands about the junking and the building and the making things from scraps. And I think he was raised on a chicken farm, or they owned one at one point, because he talked about having hundreds and thousands of chickens, maybe.
What?
Yeah.
We have 9 less chickens. Oh, super chat! 836 watching, only 145 thumbs up. Yumiko would like everybody to give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Yumiko.
Laura does not like the musical Annie. I liked the show, like the movie. Like, not the full-on musical, but the movie. I mean, they do sing in it. But some musicals, the whole dang thing, they're like going to the bathroom and they're like, no, I'm going to the bathroom.
When I was a kid.
I'm like, seriously, do you have to sing about everything?
When I was a kid, and I still enjoy it quite a bit, although it's not like a very PC movie. 7 Brides for 7 Brothers.
Why is that?
I could watch it all day. It's kind of backwards and
like, were they like arranged marriages or?
Well, kind of. They basically stole a bunch of women, took them up the mountain, and then collapsed the snow in the pass so that the men from the village couldn't come.
That sounds like a Bible story.
Yeah, you know, there was some Bible reading in the. Okay, so here's the wheat with the sugar, but I'm gonna do it with the flour too.
I've never watched Oklahoma either.
Oklahoma.
I do know that part of it, but only because I've heard you sing it like 1,000 times. Zeb likes romantics. Zeb is a mushy, gushy romantic.
Where did I put that on there?
Shocking, I know. Guess who's not a romantic?
That's why we get along. We're opposites.
That's true. My idea of romance is when you bring me cookies and milk in bed. The wheat looks great, they said. Essentially, Kimberly loves the wheat.
And this is just this is a whole grain sack. It's got the whole thing on here, but this is just kind of show you guys you can use a portion of some of these stencils and get some really cool stuff going on.
Also, I should make an announcement because we talked about it. We are still working on decoupage paper, but probably it's looking like beginning of the year because
I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna
we're
work on
real
that.
tired.
I was like, I think I'm gonna work on that on Sunday. We never work on Sunday. I'm like, I think I have to, because I'm not gonna get it done otherwise. And Jamie's like, listen, it's already almost mid-November. Let's just push this thing back to January.
I just want it to be really good.
And we don't want to rush it. We want it to be good and something that you guys enjoy using and that's easy and fun. So we'll get some good stuff. Okay. And I've got someone wanted some nautical decoupage. I got a ton of nautical stuff coming down the pipes for you.
There's stuff coming. All right, hold on. We have a question. Can you put a transfer directly on DIY paint, or do you have to finish it first? That's a good question. If the paint is been sanded, then you need to make sure all dust has been removed, and it should be dry at least 24 hours before you do it. I feel like for best adhesion, you should seal it. Debbie just waits till it's dried for a while. Paint your wagon. Is that a musical? Or does somebody want me to paint their wagon? Where's the heat gun? Ain't anyone dying without decoupage till 2021, right?
Had to get a little pounce in there at the end. Okay. Let's show these together. Hang on. I got some white on my hands and some black on my hands, and I don't want to muddle up the design.
No, maybe I'll dry this.
There we go. I hope you like those. For whatever reason, it's not focusing.
Those canisters are fantastic.
Little bit of distressing.
I feel like Laura got the deal of the century though, because those are super cute.
How much were these?
I think like $19.95. I like it. And I like Laura, so I'm glad she got a good deal. Jana freaking loves them. Don't let my mother hear you say that. She does not like it when I use that word.
It's just a substitute.
Yeah, this is true. If you need some stencils, JamieRayVintage.com, man. Our grain sack stencils, the minis, the full size, the grain sack stripes, the farmhouse animals, and that farmhouse letters. Some of our best sellers.
All right, it's 9:42. How you doing over here?
I'm getting there. Would you get me clear wax and black wax?
Yes.
Not dark wax, black.
I even have a clean wax brush. Tinted pink, but not.
All right. Now, I'm also going to need something to rub this back very quickly, because when you're using dark wax especially, you gotta work fast.
You want dark or black? Do you want dark or black, Jamie?
Rashonda, what did Rashonda say? I missed it. I can't see it. What do I want? Dark? I want black.
Black. Okay. All right, here's your clear and a brush for the
Rafe
clear.
says, I always ask, she can always say no. I don't know what she asked. Odelia says, Grandma can hear you. I know she can hear me. That's why I said that. In case you don't know, my mom and dad live with us. So, they're at home with my kids. Oh, old letters, postcards, decoupage paper. Oh, we already have some designed. Good stuff. We've shown some of the papers to our, was it business coaching or our channel members?
Business coaching and channel membership have both seen it now.
Oh, Rashonda said that Jen was crazy for saying that nobody was going to die without decoupage paper. I blame the farmhouse. What do we say when the farmhouse is done? WTFID. I just got to make sure that all this is really, really dry. There's like a lot of paint in all these cracks.
Maybe you should just do one and show them.
Well, can you get all the paint out of the cracks on this one? I promise it'll be worth the wait. We need gingham decoupage on stencils. So we have a buffalo check. Would gingham be that much different from our buffalo check stencil? Because our buffalo check stencil is really, really good. I agree on the decoupage paper. We definitely need gingham. We have those brand new gingham coffee cocoa mugs, and I think we're almost sold out.
What are you wanting me to do with these?
So there's like wet paint down in the cracks, and I do not want to get it on my wax brush. it's taking a hot minute to dry.
It's thick.
So Remy says, this is a testament to Jean and Christy. She says, I caught the UPS guy on my ring video throwing the white mantle cloth box that I sent, but it survived, and it's beautiful. I'm glad you love it. I actually think that clock turned out really good too. Just a simple white with a distress, but it's really classic. But I'm glad also that Jean and Christy are the bomb.com, and they pack stuff. If their stuff doesn't arrive alive, then it ain't never gonna survive. I mean, if the UPS truck drives over it.
All right. Are you
I'm almost there.
ready for me to? I'm gonna clear.
You're gonna clear this lid.
Here, we'll put this on the pedestal.
If you get black paint on, that's all right.
It's metal.
Rose says my packing is good and fast. I have some good people. Christy does not enjoy packing large things. So Jean, because she's a sweetheart when she can, because Christy does more shipping usually, Jean will be like, it's okay. Next time I work, I'll pack that giant mirror or that weird thing that's being shipped with another weird thing that doesn't really go together. And occasionally, when I have sold something and I feel bad about it, like giant tobacco baskets after Christy's already done one, I will pack it. And I don't care because I just like to sell stuff. I will pack it all day long. You buy it, I pack it. Okay, so it's kind of melty.
Yep. That's why I'm getting it on here.
Did you get the paper towels? Okay.
No.
I'm gonna.
So the clear wax is like frosting now on a warm cake because of the heat gun. So that deepened the color up, and then we're gonna make the magic happen with the black wax. Here, I'll just scooch over and trade you sides.
All right. I feel like this week's Waste Not Wednesday, it might be finishing all the half-finished projects because I don't have extra time this week.
I was thinking, guys, hear me out. We're crunched on time, and I don't have a lot of time to edit. Would you mind if we did live videos next week?
All week?
Like all week, instead of
What are we
doing,
gonna go live do?
I don't know, like we might just finish up the kitchen. I still have to do the plumbing and the slats on the side.
And my drawers?
We got things we can do that aren't crazy.
But we need people to watch them because otherwise the channel goes.
Yeah.
I like it as long as my stuff gets done. Ooh, this is pretty. All right, I'm gonna show you real quick. I just put black wax on it, and I'm wiping it back. And it's a little bit shinier than it will be because it's all wet.
Because it was hot from using the heat gun, so the wax is just melting on it.
And a little bit of the terracotta is peeking through, and I like it.
But you know, here's a fun secret.
What's the fun
I
secret?
feel like when the wax goes on almost like liquid like this, it seals it really, really well.
Yeah, it like melds with the paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of the terracotta coming through and the wax. All right. There you go. It's good. See how it looked like baby blue before? And then it's just moody and gorgeous now. All right.
So it looks like people are saying, just go ahead and do the live videos. And we may do an edited one here or there, but if it's, it takes me a long time to like get the filming done and do the editing. And it's like got a cruise time. We got to get it done. Maybe
we'll just do like really short clips and you just timeline them, throw some music on it, done.
Yeah, that would work.
It might just be a down and dirty edit.
Michelle Jean, Zeb, I need ideas on hanging a mirror with weird side hardware that needs replacing. Not sure how to make it trustworthy to hold up old heavyish mirror. Does it go on like a dresser and the mirror comes in from the side where the hold downs are and it swivels like this?
You know what? Would you do me a favor? Because we'll be able to give you the best information. Send a picture to Jami Ray Vintage on Facebook or email customercare@jamirayvintage.com and Zeb will look at it and give you some good information. It's always best if we can see exactly what you're talking about.
Yumiko, I can commit to that. She says if we do a live video, she just wants a 20-minute warning or so to let her know that we're going to be going
All right.
live.
How about we'll send out an email. So make sure you guys go to jamirayvintage.com, sign up for our email list, and we will shoot an email out, and I will post it in the group. The problem with just posting in the group is that all of our social media gets filtered. So you may not see it, but if you sign up for the email list and we don't go in your junk folder, you're more likely to see it.
Oh, Delia.
What?
I like that idea a lot. Odelia's like, you could just teach me how to edit the videos and I'll do it for you.
For a low, low price of...
For the low, low price of 3 candy bars per video.
Odelia makes $8 an hour. I know because she's on the payroll. She's always like, can I
They're
work at the
saying
shop?
that the email works for the live video.
Alright, perfect. If you haven't signed up for the email, guys, go to jamirayvintage.com. And little pro tip, the first time you sign up, you get a coupon for 10% off
Caitlin also
everything,
says,
DIY paint.
Caitlin piped in, she's like, I can do an email, but she doesn't know how the reach will actually be multiple days in a row.
On email?
Yeah. I don't
Doesn't
know.
everybody get the email?
Maybe it'll start going to junk mail.
Well, the video would be like Monday and Friday because we already have Tuesday is our channel member live, Wednesday is Waste Not Wednesday, Thursday is the Stay at Home Shopping Network, so it would be Monday and Friday. So they'd be a few days apart. What? All right.
Rave Home Collection says she would hire Odelia for $8 an hour.
Odelia is well worth it. You know, Eliza makes like $4 an hour. She's also well worth it. Okay, so here's my pumpkin situation.
So this is pre-waxed, right? Bright blue. And then it's got a little tabs. So
I thought I had it in the tab. You know what? I think I'm going to paint that though because it's not on there just right.
Yeah, paint the lip.
Yeah.
We'll paint the lips on these.
Yeah, I thought that it wouldn't be good, but I'll have to paint that. Okay, ta-da! See how much better this is? This to me with the black wax says fall. This, if I was to white wax this, it says spring, but it's a pumpkin. So.
Yep.
All right. Whoever said they were going to buy them if I painted them like this, you better have coughed up the dollars.
All right, guys.
All right, thanks for joining us. jrvhome.com is where you can pick up the Thrift All collection. All of our thrifted holiday, home decor, all that stuff, plus our clothes are on there. And then jamirayvintage.com for the stencils, the paint, the IOD, all the fabulousness. Be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more.
DIY.
And blue pumpkins.